Abram was called to leave everything familiar and step into a land he had never seen. He obeyed without knowing the destination, carrying only a promise that his life would become a blessing to nations. With Abram traveled his nephew Lot, closely following his uncle into the unknown journey. As they traveled, something unexpected began to happen. The land responded to Abram's presence with abundance and growing prosperity. Lot too began to prosper, his herds increasing until both households became so large the land could no longer sustain them together. What once was peaceful travel slowly turned into quiet strain as space, resources, and patience began to run out. Arguments broke out between their herdsmen, small at first, but growing louder and more frequent each day. The conflict was no longer about animals or land. It was becoming something deeper, something personal. Both men realized that if nothing changed, their shared journey would collapse under the weight of success. So Abram prepared to speak a decision that would shape not just land, but the future of a family. He chose peace over position, knowing that pride would destroy what prosperity had built. Abram spoke gently, offering Lot the first choice of land, even though he had every right to decide first. It was a moment that looked like weakness to some, but it was actually strength under control. Lot looked across the land and saw fertile valleys, green fields, and water-rich plains that seemed perfect. Without hesitation, Lot chose what appeared best, unaware of what was hidden beneath its beauty. That land was near a city called Sodom, a place known for corruption that could not be seen at first glance. At first, Lot only stayed near it, believing distance would protect him from its influence. But proximity has a way of changing perception, slowly making what is wrong feel normal. What he once observed from afar eventually became the place he chose to settle. And while it looked like success, something unseen was quietly beginning to shift the direction of his life. Meanwhile, Abram stood apart, watching Lot's choice unfold without interference. What looked like separation was actually the beginning of two very different destinies. One man walked by trust, the other by sight, and the consequences were only just beginning to unfold. What neither of them fully realized was that success itself can sometimes become the great